I think when you're talking about care in the home, I think you're really talking about what the specific need of the client and their family is. A lot of times what we see in our families is they are really frustrated and they don't know what to do. You know, your father or your mother for all your life could have been completely healthy. And now you find yourself in a situation where they are taking a lot of falls and you don't know what to do, or all of a sudden they are not remembering your name, and that's really painful. So we need to approach this in a way that keeps the family safe, but also guides the family and educates the family on why this is happening and how we can help.
One of the topics that comes up most that creates anxiety is my dad is getting discharged in like 4 hours and we don't know what to do. He's not ready to go home. We're not ready for him to be home. How can you help me with that?
So for example, if you find that when your father goes home, some of the things you might want to look at or will have to be considered is, how is he going to get home? When he gets home, is there going to be any food in the refrigerator for him? How is he going to get the medications that the doctor has now prescribed at the emergency room or in the hospital, and he's going home by himself? How is that going to happen? Is the house set up for him? He may need to have things rearranged in the home so that he can access the bathroom, the kitchen, different things like that safely. Who's going to feed the dog? Who's going to help upkeep the house and make sure that the housekeeping situations are kept nicely? How is he going to get these new supplies that the doctor has recommended? Those are just a number of different things that you have to consider when your father goes home.
So I think our difference is the fact that we recognize that once you've hired an agency, you probably don't want to step back into the role of being that caregiver. It's really tough. And you've had the luxury of being the family member again. So the difference with Lifematters is the fact that we have, again, that big pool of caregivers as well as the back end, which is so important. The nurses, the social workers, the operations team that can then step in and train the caregivers just in case if there's any disruption. Making sure that you have a team of medically trained professionals behind the caregivers that can offer any oversight, that can step in. And so when you hire a caregiver and the team behind that caregiver, you're really hiring that peace of mind to step in and, again, be the son and daughter, and be the family, and be the friend, and offer the emotional support that only you can provide. Whereas we can offer the back-end assistance in helping kind of all the things that we do, the bathing, the showering, the making sure that the family member is not falling, so you can sit and talk.